Hello friends, in this video I will be talking about some concepts of metaprogramming. So I will cover in this video define method, instanceable and classable. So let's talk about the define method. So what is define method? So define method is a method that allow you to dynamically define the another method within the class or module. Okay, so I will show you that with in a class, if you want to create this method that runs on dynamically, okay, with this method name, this method is used to define another method. Okay, so you can create another method with this define macro method. This is a method that is expecting one argument here, that is the method name. We can define another name as well, and second one is the argument, that is the block, and whatever we have written here inside this block, that will be defined inside this method. You can assume like this: def this method and end, and this will be inside this method definition. You can assume like this. So this method definition you are creating with this method define methods. So what will be the benefit of this? I will cover you in a few minutes. Let me first run this code. Let me open the terminal. I have defined this method. Now let me call this method. It is an instance method. You can call like this. This is a dynamically defined method. We are able to print this one. Okay, so what is the method? What is the especially benefit of this define method? You can define the multiple methods with one code like this. You have created one class method here, okay, that is expecting one argument. We can define multiple method names here: method 1, method 2, method 3. Okay, we are passing all of this as here, and it has converted, this is an split operator, and it is converting this into an array. Now we can use array dot each. We are iterating one method name here. Okay, and with the help of this define, we are defining multiple methods, like method 1 we are defining, method 2 we are defining, method 3 we are defining, and here is the definition of method. If we have similar kind of this functionality, we can use this define method that is going to create multiple, even the thousands of methods in a one go. Now let me run this one. Okay, I have defined this one. Now I am calling this. I have defined multiple methods. Now let me show you if these methods has been defined or not. Object dot, we can call this method. Okay, see, this is the method definition, and we are able to call object dot method 2, method 3. We are able to define the 3 methods. 4 will not be defined because it will give you the error. We have only defined 3 methods. So that's the main benefit of this define method. Now let me talk about the instanceable. What is the purpose of instanceable? It adds the class method in the class. Okay, so also it allows you to execute a block within the context of particular object. I will show you. So first I will show you it adds the class method inside the class. For example, I have defined one class here. Okay, I have defined one class here. Now I want to add some methods inside this class. We can do this with the help of instanceable. Instanceable do, and now we will define some method here. Okay, we have defined some method here, and we will end this block. With the help of instanceable, we were able to add this method inside this class. Now let me call this one. It is a class method. See, it's a class method. We are not creating an object of this class, but directly we are able to access this one, some method. Okay, so instanceable is now able to, we are able to add some class method into this class. Okay, add class method. Now I will talk about this second point. It allows you to execute a block within the context of particular object. For example, I have created one the class, okay, and that is expecting one argument. Okay, we have created here the object of this class with passing one argument here, that is coming here, and that is creating one instance variable. That's the simple purpose. Now I just wanted to access this value at the rate value with this object reference. Okay, so it allows you to execute a block within the context of particular object. If you want to access within the context of this block, you wanted to write something and you wanted to access all of these behavior whether related to this object, okay, then you can use with the help of instanceable. Now with the help of instanceable, it is now running inside this, okay, inside this object context. Now let me run this and it will show you that if you trying to access here self, it will refer to the object instance, it will print this object. I will show you. Let me run this. I've created one class, I've created one object. See, object has this is the object, and it has one instance variable, that is 42. Now I am running this instanceable. Okay, now it will print this one self, and now it will print this value related to this object. Okay, then it will print 42. See, self object self, self object self, it is the same object. See here, this is the same object. Okay, so it is printing, it is running inside this object context, right? And we are now able to access this instance variable. So that's the purpose of this instanceable. It allows you to execute a block within the context of particular object. Now I will talk about the classable. Classable is just an opposite of instanceable, but it adds a instance method inside the class. Now let me talk on this one as well. I am defining this class. I have defined only one method. Okay, now with the help of classable, now I am able to add one another method. Okay, that is an instance method, and that is being able to add on in this class. Now let me run this code, and so that you will understand it. Creating an object. Now I am calling this method. First one I am calling this method greeting, that is already defined. Now I am calling this method that we have added using classable. Object dot sub method, it is printing. So I'm just adding this method in this class as an instance method. Okay, now one point I want to highlight here. How will you remember the instanceable? Just use the name. Instance is used to add the class method, and class eval is used to add the instance methods. That's the simple way you can memorize it, you can remember it. And thank you